Sacramento, Los Angeles going head-to-head for this Sunday matinee in California's capital. The Republican Galaxy 2 meeting for the third time with real playoff implications on the line. Hello, everyone, and thank you for spending your afternoon with us alongside former MLS defender Kevin Goldthwait. I'm Rob McAllister. Today's contest is brought to you by UC Davis Health. A win today puts Sacramento in sole possession of fourth place. However, a victory for LA and the race for the final playoff spot keeps four teams in real contention. Both clubs will be at their best today. There's no about it, Kevin. How do you see this one playing out?
A Sacramento-LA game that has meaning, Rob. These are the games where no Sacramento player should need extra motivation. Lots of fireworks in the last matchup between these two teams. Goals from Kamawasa from the penalty spot. A very nicely taken goal by Duke Lacroix. A few moments where concentration seemed to slip, and today the back four is going to need to be completely tuned in for all 90 minutes. LA is fantastic on the break, and I think this game is going to be determined by how effective Sacramento can defend while making LA uncomfortable.
Just 3 points separating these two. We're in late September. You couldn't ask for anything more. It's the USL Championship. It's Sacramento, LA, and it's coming up next.
This is the look of a boy who had 3 open heart surgeries by the age of 3. A boy who weathered some of his toughest storms before he could speak. A boy who now has the heart to change the world and a lifetime to do it. For extraordinary breakthroughs and everyday childhoods, UC Davis Health is the region's only nationally ranked comprehensive children's hospital. UC Davis Health, discovering healthy.
Ask anyone. NorCal families count on Honda for safety and reliability, especially in challenging times like these. That's why Honda Parts and Service is open for business now, and we're staying open with special safety precautions in place to help keep your Honda ready to go. Because while we know it's important to stay at home as much as possible these days, it's good to know you have a car your family can depend on. We're here to make sure your Honda is ready when you need it.
In 2030, in just 9 years, I'll be 18. Off to college,
probably getting my own place.
I want to live where the air is fresh,
where they take care of the planet.
I want to live in the best city, the cleanest city.
I want to live in a clean power city.
By 2030, SMUD will be 100% carbon-free, so you can live in a clean power city. Join the charge at cleanpowercity.org.
A spectacular 78-degree day in Sacramento for Republic Galaxy 2. Consolidated Communications matchup of the afternoon. Nabi Kibbenguchi. What a season he has had so far, really coming into his own in his rookie campaign, Kevin.
I tell you what, in his last game, last Wednesday night, he was spectacular. Needs to continue to do more of what he did last Wednesday, but really came to his own and being a huge part of this team, the Sacramento team over the last couple of weeks, and been a bright spot, to say the least.
Has a game-tying goal against Orange County this season as well. One of the maybe most prolific strikers we've seen in this division, Preston Judge, just 21 years of age out of Las Vegas.
Yeah, just one of these guys. He's he's a big, strong striker. He's not a guy that's super flashy. 11 goals so far this season, but just always seems to find himself in the right spot. And when given the opportunity to finish, more often than not, he's taken that opportunity, put it in the back of the net. This is the striker that Sacramento's got to be aware of, keep an eye on, and I'd love to see Nabi or Dan Casey early in this match. Go get a hard tackling on him. Let him know there's going to be a match here today.
Talked about Dan Casey. Here's your hard and fair starting 11. A 4-3-3 for Mark Briggs aside Belmar, Formella, both involved in the goal against Tacoma on a Wednesday. Let's take a look at Los Angeles Galaxy 2. We've seen them 4-4-2, a 4-2-3-1, probably more that 4-2-3-1. We'll see with Preston Judge up top, Aguirre, Perez, Davila right there, but Justin Vom Steeg out of Santa Barbara getting the start. behind the net here for LA Galaxy 2. It's the Republic in their alternate quail whites heading to the north end of the field with the win. It's the LA Galaxy 2 heading to the south end in the Galaxy Blue. Should be a fun one here. Matthew Corrigan checking his watch, and we are about to get going here from Heart Health Park. Jerome Kiesewetter, and here we go from Heart Health Park. We've seen Sacramento over the last couple of matches really come out of the gate charging, Kevin. That press has been high. First quick step, good looks on goal. What do you expect here in the first 5 minutes?
Yeah, I think that's what you want to see, and I agree. The last couple matches, they've really come out on the right foot and done it well, and kind of flipped the script a little bit for the previous 5 games where I think they came out lethargic and slow, and you're going to need to come out with that energy against a team like LA here today, who's fantastic on the break. I've heard Mark Briggs say this multiple times. This is the best club in USL most likely at the break and in transition. So you got to come out, get them defending first, get them thinking defending first, and hopefully you can try to mitigate and limit those transitions as best as possible.
Well, you can see Sacramento playing around the horn a little bit here, and it looks like they want to see whether or not LA is sitting back. First time this season against Oakland, they really sat back in this 4-4-2. Quite surprising for a team that gets wide open out in the run. We've seen how many goals they can score, and it looks like that's what we're going to see here tonight. How does Sacramento break down this compact group from LA?
Yeah, I think it's quick ball movement, 1 and 2 touches, don't dwell on the ball, and be really willing and able to try to switch the point of attack as much as possible. And I think that kind of comes from Cuello and Luis Felipe in the middle of the pitch. When they have the opportunity to switch the point of attack, that's where you start to really stretch these teams that like to sit back and find opportunities and find holes and gaps and seams. So switch the point of attack and really be direct when you can going at players.
Jerome Kiesewetter flagged for offside. And you talked about the transition game for this LA side, but what else can we expect from them? We know that their wing backs like to tuck inside a little bit. We're going to see Preston Judge really moving toward goal. What can we expect from LA?
I think Josh Drack and Isaac Bawa, both the left back and the right back, very, very good players with the ball at their feet. So distribution for them is something I think you got to keep an eye on. If you're the Sacramento back four, it's a chance for LA to break. If you're Sacramento's back four and those guys have the ball, the wing backs, you got to have your mind and your head on the swivel to know where those attacking players are. Jeez.
Already a yellow card shown as Jonathan Perez goes hard, and it's Jerome Kiesewetter a little bit stunned and on the turf right here, but quick to his path. Matthew Corrigan. We saw a yellow card against Tacoma 3 minutes in. Similar stance here is Jonathan Perez. Already with a tough challenge in midfield.
I think a bit unlucky here. We'll take another look at it. Looks like Perez is just going in hard. 50-50 challenge. Yeah, I think it's a bit unlucky, if I'm being honest. It doesn't look like there's anything malicious there, just going in and trying to compete for a 50-50 ball. And Kiesewetter is a little worse for the wear, but he's back up walking around, which is good to see. But yeah, I think, what Sacramento's got to keep an eye on those outside backs, in my opinion. They do a great job with the ball at their feet and also have a really good ability of getting up the flanks and serving good balls in the box. And that leads to players like Preston Judge, having the ability to find space if those guys are distributing the ball well.
Lacroix dumping it off to Formella. Formella battling this ball's played centrally. Luis Felipe coming together with Perez. And Perez already at the yellow card's got to be careful on challenges. Right back to Nabi with a big swing, and it just off. Deflected to Belmar. Belmar's going to send this into the mixed pace with partial deflection.
Another thing to keep an eye on here too is we're finally seeing Emil Cuello playing that natural position, that number 10 underneath Kiesewetter, and that's where he wants to be. And he's a guy going forward, ball at his feet, always making good decisions. He's got a beautiful left foot, strikes the ball wonderfully. And like I said, the decision making and the tempo and the pace that Cuello moves at usually causes problems for back four. So see if he can do that tonight and be effective.
Here's Cuello on it. Mid-season on loan acquisition from San Antonio. Lacroix. Derek Formella had the game-winning goal against Tacoma. His 4th on the year, looking for his 5th. And offside. UC Davis Health Injury Report reminding you that UC Davis is there for you, offering safe and ready care to keep you and your family healthy. A late scratch, Jaime Villarreal has been so critical, paired up along Luis Felipe, not in today. Hayden Sarge still dealing with a hamstring issue, and the other 3, of course, have been out for quite some bit. Although good news, Pete Pennanen did train this week, and so we may see Pete back in the lineup quite soon. It's been over a month since we've seen Pennanen one of the bigger acquisitions in the offseason for Mark Briggs and Todd Donovan. Turnover, Quayle. Kiesewetter has some room.
Just really good pressure there from Kiesewetter, and Quayle. Bit individual skill to retain and win possession there.
Formella.
Yeah, those injuries though. Pennington coming back is going to need some bodies here as they're making that final push over the next 6 weeks or so.
Jordan McCray tried to send one in and chop down underneath. No whistle coming. Clean tackle from Josh Drack. And now the whistle against Emil Quayle. Sacramento 29 points on the year, 7-8-9. Los Angeles 26, 7-5-11. 5-6 on the road. They've been okay away from Carson. Pick up 5 of those 7 victories on the road. It's sort of surprising for a very young team where the average age is about 19, 20 years old.
Yeah, not really surprising also that they play so well away from Carson. That pitch they play on, it's not really energy inducing down there. It's a bit dull, to say, put it mildly. So I'm no surprise to see LA on the road doing well, going to some fun environments.
Did you like playing away? I know you played Portland, one of the best places to go, but when you were at some of those big stadiums that had a Rabbit, maybe a Columbus type, did you get up for those games?
Yeah, I mean, anytime that you're able to go to a stadium or a place where there's a good energy and buzz in there in the stadium, it definitely helps you and makes it just a little bit more enjoyable. And playing multiple times down in Carson too on that pitch where LA plays, many games there, and that's always a hard place to play.
Lacroix slicing through, trying to get some room. Bawa able to recover, just shuffles it out, and it'll be a goal kick coming for Justin Vom-Steve, 6'4", 24 years of age, making his 16th appearance on the year, a 1.53 goal against average. Has been with Lostos since 2017.
Yeah, Vom-Steve, his dad's been the long-standing coach for the Gauchos down in Santa Barbara. I remember going down there as a 17-year-old, 16-year-old, met with Mr. Vom-Steve. He was talking about his son, who's going to be a great player. And look at us now. I think he had a good idea.
Well, someone who went to Cal Poly, I have no respect for such a program as Santa Barbara. Well, no, it's been great. I mean, those rivalries between Santa Barbara and Cal Poly, maybe the best on the Western Conference in terms of colleges. There's really nothing that gets that many people in the stands for a college soccer match quite like Santa Barbara and Cal Poly.
Yeah, good energy in both those stadiums, and even Santa Barbara national championship to their credit.
Formella pinned. Be a throw for Republic. Andrew Wheeler-Amado getting the start because of the injury to Jaime Villarreal. And not quite sure how serious yet, but he will not be able to play today, not in the 18. But Mark Briggs has credited Felipe and Villarreal for a lot of the success this club has had and their way to deal with pressure and to deal with the opponent's attack. See if AWO can step in here today. Belmar comes back for it, trying to weave his way, trying to find Kiesewetter, not able to do so.
Yeah, Kiesewetter just peeled off right there, looking for the ball in behind, not to the feet.
Bawa looking to break some lines. Nabi, Preston Judge. So the matchup we highlighted in the pregame show for you. This thing's headed all around. Crowd loving it. Nabi Kibbengucci out of Sacramento, 23 years of age. Sacramento Republic Academy standout. And he's gotten a little bit more comfortable with the injury to Hayden Sargis. He's been into the starting lineup now for about a month. He's made the best of it. You can see him growing day by day, and that's, I guess if you want him, he's on loan from Minnesota United. But he's been a key part in that back line.
It's funny, the first couple games when he was playing with Sacramento, I think he had the jitters and totally has settled down since then. has become a composed player on the ball. And the good thing with Nabi, though, he's the type of guy, he can make a mistake and his athleticism still allows him to make up for it, whether someone beats him or he turns the ball over. He's able to use his athleticism to win the ball back or go disrupt it again. But we're starting to see less and less mistakes from Nabi and really maturing, kind of coming into his own as a player right now.
Well, right back here at Heart Health Park, Saturday, October 2nd, Breast Health Awareness Match. Join Honoring Survivors at 7:30 kick. Tickets on sale now.
That's a really good effort there from Bawa. A great ball from Dan Casey over the top.
Bawa with a breakout year in 2020. And the COVID-shortened year for Junior Gonzalez's side. Felipe looking to put this into the corner. Lacroix is going to have to hustle. Somehow keeps it in play, and the crowd loving it. And the assistant referee just ruined everything.
Ruins the fun.
Ruins the fun. That's why you don't invite him to parties either. Sacramento had success when Duke Lacroix was in that attack last time in Carson. Do you like him getting more of that playing into that final third?
Honestly, he was a revelation for me. I think Duke was a bit stagnant and stale for a few games before that LA match. And then when he got put in that, the winger position, not the left back position we're seeing him today, I thought he was way more effective. Looked like he was having fun out there. But still, playing left back, he's got the opportunity and ability to go forward and partner up with Formella, which he's kind of already seen so far here early in this first half. But positionally, you start to think about, who you got in your roster. And Duke's probably the most effective left back.
Over the top for Preston Judge. Nabi coming in collision with Rafa Diaz. The flag stayed down, although very close. Sacramento catching a break there. Is a little miscommunication between Nabi.
That's all you see Nabi still trying to figure out. He's talking to Dan Casey and Rafa Diaz right there. It's just a miscommunication is the right call between Diaz and Nabi, but Diaz is able to, fortunately, gets his hand on that ball as it comes off Nabi's head. But again, that's that Preston Judge making that run.
Nabi and Casey switching sides in the San Antonio match, and they've stayed that way now for a third consecutive game. Much more methodical LA Galaxy 2 sides. Fairly odd. This doesn't seem like the team we saw for the first 2 times out this season down in Los Angeles. All remaining matches at Heart Health Park are now on sale. Lock in your seats for the home stretch by visiting sacrepublicfc.com/tickets. Casey playing it to Formella. An overlapping run from Lacroix. On that left side, Formella looking to find Cuello. Cuello streaking toward that left side of the pitch. Still a battle ensuing. Little give and go. Formella's got some room. Formella, and it's headed away by Taylor Davila.
Yeah, Davila does a great job there, but really nice work between Derek Formella and Cuello. Moving the ball well. I think that decision there from Formella was probably the wrong one. Let us see him kind of drive it across. Here's Cuello on the left foot.
Cuello left foot, and it just sails over the top bar. What a dangerous ball coming in, and the quick step of Emil Cuello. He looks healthy, he looks fresh, and he's really been on one the last week.
Yeah, that's that nice run, kind of from a deeper position, that 10 position, and a good ball in from Wheeler Amanu. And this effort here, there's only a few spots really where you think, if you're in that position, if you're Cuello, how can I score here? And one of them is high to the far post, and Cuello just misses tucking under that crossbar. But a good effort from Cuello, good run, and love seeing the combination play between him and AWL.
First real good look for either side today. Coming to the 13th minute, Emil Cuello still trying to get his first goal in a public uniform. Tucked underneath. All time this series, 11-6-6 in favor of Sacramento, 4-3-4 home advantage for the Republic here at Heart Health Park, and we've had some incredible ones throughout the years. Look at this ball. He's offside. Like
Not
the
by
effort,
much, yeah,
wide open.
Not by much. Like that run. It's a good ball in. Good to see Carlton Belmar making that run towards the goal as opposed to checking back, trying to get the ball back to goal. It's not where he's as effective when he's actually running at players and teams, using his pace.
With Malik Foster on a 1-game suspension after drawing a red card against San Antonio, Mark Briggs moving Belmar. It's a collision in the middle of the pitch to the bench and said he really needed to have his speed and play an effective last 30 minutes, and he was able to do so. And Briggs just felt like Tacoma wears down at the end of the games. He felt like this was going to be a spark to that team, and ended up getting it, get that goal. And it was a good run by Awasa near post, set up for Mela to just tap it in. And now you have Malik Foster back tonight. You also have Cameron Awasa on the bench. So Mark Briggs has got some tools to work with. And then also the newcomer, Patrick Weah.
The youngster.
LA hasn't been the attacking third very often, takes a deflection as Acosta looking to send that ball in. The first corner kick of the afternoon. Aguirre. Sacramento's been a little susceptible to set pieces. See how they defend this one here. In swinger ball, back post. Kiesewetter was there. Here's a follow-up strike and just missed target. But what a good setup from Los Angeles to get that ball back. Just did not find the net. And it looked like it's Marcus Verkeranis.
Good look here. I think it's Drac on that, on his left foot right there. Takes it out of the air.
Oh, you're right.
Catches it really clean. Josh Drac doing a good job, puts himself in that good position, just looking for exactly that ball to be spit out.
Played forward, Belmar to his left, flips it over the top to Lacroix. Lacroix with a quick touch. Bawa defending well. Lacroix trying to turn the corner. Bawa goes down low and able to pick it clean.
Oh, well done there by Duke. Never say die, stay with it.
Josh Drac led playing that back line, but he was 65 goals scored in 2 seasons in high school in Chandler, Arizona. He can definitely put it into the back of the net.
It's well done there from Luis Felipe.
AWO. Bawa goes up in the air for it. Now the counter coming from Los Angeles. A hard sliding tackle. Dan Casey able to send that one out, and there's the hustle play from number 5, the team leading man in minutes. And
you saw that. We saw that 10 steps in the making. Yeah. Just Dan Casey just tracking. You know he's going to get stuck in. It was a great job there. What a tackle.
Luis Felipe. Whistle coming late. Jonathan Perez able to draw the foul. Carlton Belmar saying earlier in the week, we get a win here today and we're in really good position to snag a playoff spot. And he's right. If they able to pull off the 3 points today, they will be alone in 4th place in the standings. Left-footed ball coming toward Rafa Diaz and into the hands, and now can Sacramento take advantage of it? Currently, you have Oakland and Tacoma both sitting at 30 points, Sacramento at 29, and Los Angeles with 26. And Orange County not that far ahead with just 37 points currently, so it's going to be a tight race for those final 2 spots in this division.
It really is, with Oakland making a bit of a push as of late.
Giveaway, too easy, Lamb, and he turns it right back over. Lacroix. Quill does such a good job of coming to the ball and attack. Onside, Kiesewetter. Kiesewetter looking for some help, takes a deflection. Here comes Formella, out comes Vom Steeg to gobble it up, and a good run of form here from Sacramento the last couple of minutes, and nearly got the game's first here in the 20th.
No, it's really nice work. Great ball in from Duke Lacroix. Kiesewetter on that weaker left foot. You see him try to open his hips up, try to find that far post. But a wonderful ball and with great weight. See Kiesewetter right there trying to open his hips up. It's Ferk is tracking back, is able to slow things down.
Aguirre. Back to the 18-year-old Jalen Neal. Well, Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality innovation since 1947. Select is the official ball supplier of the USL Championship and many leagues around the world. SelectSportAmerica.com. A stunning of a day here in Northern California between Sacramento and Los Angeles.
Square ball, it's dangerous.
Lamb flying forward. Lacroix able to get back, but a little bit of room here for Davila. Sizing it up, cross coming in, takes the deflection to the foot of Nabi. Back again, little give and go. Nabi stepping up again. Talked about how big he would be in this game, and already he's made a couple of strong plays. Cuello and Kiesewetter not on the same page. Los Angeles coming off a 1-0 victory over Oakland, and it was Davila with the game-winning goal in that second half. Casey able to get ahead on it, and Los Angeles looking to reset. Ball played across to the left foot of Lacroix. Cutting in again. Here's Lamb. Back to Drac. Drac with a left-footed strike. Takes a couple of hops, and Rafa Diaz playing it nicely. The 28-year-old out of New Jersey has a little bit of competition now. Tomas Gomez has been sidelined, but the newest signing, Carlos Saldana, not only putting some pressure in terms of ability, but he's been a big bright spot in terms of team chemistry. Just a very infectious, positive attitude he's brought to this club here since his official signing. And a foul as Kiesewetter is brought down. Formella holding, doing a nice job shielding Bawa. This ball sent across. McCrary. Belmar sending this up. And this is intended for Dark Formella. AWO. Whistle coming in. And two clubs battling over the Atlantic Division's final playoff spot takes center stage when the USL on ESPN continues. Charlotte traveling to Dillon Stadium to take on Hartford September 30th at 5 o'clock Pacific on ESPN Deportes. And Hartford's newest signing, Asha Paulin.
Former Republic speedster.
Yeah, trialist that ended up getting a spot and was playing the NISA.
He was bouncing all over the place for a little bit too. It's good to see him kind of settle somewhere.
Felipe has some room, dribbling forward at Guide. Picking up, but here's Belmar. Cuello trying to turn the corner on the edge.
A little bit of grab in there from Cuello.
3-3 draw last time these two teams met on September 1st in Carson. Iwasa and Lacroix getting out the Republic to a 2-0 advantage, but Preston Judge really coming up big in that one. Had his hand in all 3 goals, scored 2, and then drew a penalty late to have Los Angeles go up 3-2. And then Malik Foster draws a penalty, and Cameron Iwasa puts it away, and it ends 3-3.
That kind of position of the season too, where the 3-goal effort by Republic, I think, kind of opened the floodgates, so to speak, and got them off their slumping attacking performances as of, a few games before that.
Surprised for such a high-flying team that really like to open it up, that now they're sitting back. Do you think this is a
I don't think that they're the type of team that sits back, waits for their opportunity to break. They typically, I think LA likes to get out and play pretty freely, but when they do have the opportunity to break, they're really, really quick to do that.
Felipe somehow got it back, takes a deflection. Here's LA looking to do just that, move forward again.
Good foul there, that's fine. But yeah, maybe situationally too, coming into Sacramento, kind of a warmer afternoon, maybe they are electing to play a little bit deeper. Bawa's down with something.
They made that change against Oakland, and they haven't had a lot of the first team guys come down. Now, Ethan Zubak was on the 23, not in the 18 here tonight. But you do have Carlos Harvey, some MLS experience. Cameron Dunbar, who spent 14 matches with the first team. So you do have some guys who have gotten some pretty good run. Greg Vanny's side. It's interesting to see why they're changing things up. Of course, MLS side doing well in the top 5 in the conference right now, trying to find their way into the postseason. I think that they feeling pretty good because their rivals LAFC not doing well. And here's another look at it. I think maybe a last touch here by Felipe. Maybe got Bawa.
You got him on his ankle.
It looks like he's holding his knee, so I'm not sure if he just went down awkwardly, but they're going to check him out. But he's been critical so far the first couple of moments of this game, and has done well to slow down the attack from Sacramento on that right side. So for Sacramento, looking at this first half hour of play, what have they done well in trying to break down this compact group of LA today?
Again, I think it's been the ball movement. We talked about, trying to switch the point of attack and switch the field. I don't think they've been that effective at doing that. Not many opportunities to do so. But I think, opportunity where Duke Lacroix connects with Cuello, I think that all comes from quick ball movement in that final third. 1 and 2 touch, not dwelling on the ball, and just generally, I think, good combination play where they're able to break and break together. And like I said, when they do it, they're doing it with pace and not taking their time on it.
So Cameron Dunbar out of Carson, homegrown player. He will come in for Bawa. Will be out of this match. So
that's a tough loss for LA.
We'll see who shifts back. I don't believe Dunbar will be the right back position. Let me see Lamb go back. See what Junior Gonzalez elects to do here. Junior taking over in 2019. And led Lostos to their first playoff appearance of 2016. Ended up falling to Austin, the play-on round, but this guy's team clicking a little bit. And they were dangerous here. And here's Dunbar up, and it looks like you will have Lamb move back in that right position. Let's see if they stick more of that 4-4-2 or that 4-2-3-1 with Judd up top. Dunbar's got some pace. 2 starts with MLS this year. Formella playing this one to Kiesewetter in the left corner. Kiesewetter gets on his horse. Moving forward, Kiesewetter, and drawing the foul. And it'll be a set piece here for Sacramento. Throw. It's got it clean. Formella. Back to Lacroix.
Love that little run there from Kiesewetter.
AWO has got a little room. Perez already has a yellow card, picked it up in the 2nd minute, and a hard challenge for Luis Felipe. No whistle from Matthew Corrigan. LA was hoping for one. Formella has a bit of room, fighting Quayle. Quayle and Formella just not on the same page. Quayle with a quick first step, able to get this ball back outside the 18, looking for a cross, maybe a runner as well. Lacroix onside, playing it back, deflected, and it nearly finds the front post.
And someone just needs to make an effort here, make a decision, have a strike. Indecisiveness in that final third over this last couple of minutes. Get a look here. Have a strike right there. Hard across the face. Ball kind of pinballs around. Dunbar back to Vom Steeg.
Almost an own goal. I don't think Vom Steeg was quite ready for that. Yeah. Secure tickets for the remainder of the season on the Republic when you become a 2022 season ticket member today. Sign up on the website there /memberships. A couple home matches, including next Saturday against Tacoma, another massive match, as Tacoma right there in the hunt for that final playoff spot in the division. And you could probably make a case, Kevin, every single match from here on out is the most important of the season.
Agreed. Coming up on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7 games left to go. 21 points out there available.
LA charging forward. Outside the 18, takes a deflection. Rafa Diaz mishandled. Sacramento escapes. No LA Galaxy 2 player in the neighborhood.
Not the prettiest of clearances, but the ball is cleared nonetheless.
AWO and Duke Lacroix were there as well, and I think Diaz maybe lost sight of it. Trying to play this one to Judd. Judd's had a quiet afternoon. Credit to the midfield and that back line for keeping it out of his feet.
Luis Felipe and AWO have done a really good job, I think, of clogging those channels, those entry balls into Judd.
Look at Cuello, he's put on a clinic, sending players around. Aguirre back at it.
Felipe again.
Does such a good job of getting stuck in, making it difficult.
Yeah, and winning those second balls when things are getting cleared out. Luis Felipe is slowing down an attack. There's a gap right there.
Perez turning to his left, he goes to Drac. Drac's outside the 18, deep cross, and it's headed away by Dan Casey. Preston Judge was waiting for this one just outside the 6. Kiesewetter does a great job of holding. And unfortunately, last touch by Jerome will be a throw for Los Angeles Galaxy 2. Outside, playing it forward. Nabi cutting it off. Belmar, he's got room. Mark Briggs encourages his team to move forward, get into the attack. Quayle. Belmar. AWO looking to gain some room, finding Lacroix on the weak side. Lacroix making a move inside, tries to send the cross in and earns himself a corner kick. And the fans like it. Didn't see much there, decided to try something here and see if Derek Formella can produce.
Yeah, good patience. You know, like we mentioned, switching point of attack there from the right side to the left. I still think you had Cuello as well as Carlton Belmar on that right side. I don't think either of them wanted to serve the ball in or waiting for the other guy to make a movement or an action. It's still good patience.
Short corner, Quayle lofting this one, back post bomb. Steve to make a play, crashing comes here. A follow up by Jordan McCrory, this weaker left foot, and not able to find target. Not a bad idea there, as that was obviously one that they'd worked on earlier this week.
Yeah, I think he did a lot of good things there, Jordan McCurry. You see, if we get a look at this, he's got a shorter, compact swing, and this is what you want to see when the ball's coming back out to you. You don't want anything going, ear to ear, out of control. It's just short, compact swing. McCurry just kind of pulls that a little bit, makes decent contact on it, but that's a good spot for Jordan McCurry to be in, and that's the, the action that you want to see him do. Pull the trigger.
Daniel Guerre of Redwood City, 2 goals and assist on the year. Signed with Lostos earlier in the year. You just watch Josh Drack, very active, likes to make these peeling runs to the corners, and then see if they can loft something in. Able to stay in play. Belmar closing in, taking a step. Preston Judge, and there's a foul. And it looks like Nabi Kibanguchi is shown yellow. The second of the day as Jonathan Perez is brought down. First for Sacramento.
Yeah, lucky for Nabi. I think it's got to be, again, we mentioned patience in the attacking third. I think they need to have patient defending there. Work your feet. I think there's an opportunity here to not go to ground. Definitely a yellow card in my opinion. Hard tackle.
And Aguirre will take this set piece here for Los Angeles in a pretty good spot. No score, 36 minutes in here from Heart Health Park. Alongside Kevin Goldthwait, Rob McAllister with you. The third battle between these two sides in 2021. Rafa Diaz shuffling his line. Neal battling with Nabi along that back line. This ball is lofted in back post. Communication, Nabi getting ahead to it. Actually made it Carlton Belmar.
Well done by Belmar.
Nabi and Belmar crossing, switching, good defensive there play. As here's Formella able to take a mistake and playing this forward. Little theatrics, Sacramento charging forward, coming down steam, looking for a teammate. Will go across the face of goal and just didn't have a teammate in the right place. Great idea from Derek Formella, didn't have a good angle on it.
Yeah, good work from Derek. Capitalizing on that mistake. Really able to drive that ball forward. Just teammates weren't able to get up fast enough to connect. But good work there from Formella.
Crowd stomping their feet here at Heart Health Park. Deep throw coming. Up goes Dan Casey, and it just on top of the net. Dan Casey does such a good job of getting up in the air. Not able to get a real clean look on it, but nonetheless, Sacramento is starting to build some momentum here toward the end of the half. Shop online for the best in fresh delivered from Rayleighs.com. Los Angeles with 40 goals on the year compared to Sacramento's 28. Luis Felipe feeling there was a little bit of acting on that challenge.
Yeah, looked like a decent challenge there from Luis Felipe.
And Davila still down, and he probably will argue otherwise. Excuse me, Josh Drack. Mark Briggs liking his team's effort so far. One more time, Kevis, walk us through this. What a great piece of skill from Derek Formella to get this into the open field.
Yeah, does a great job, puts it in the open field, gets on his bike and just tries to find somebody across the face, someone making a run, and AWO is just a little bit too late. At AWO, he took off as soon as he saw Derek Formella, just couldn't catch up with him quick enough. A decent job from LA to clear that.
Yeah, Ferk Reynes getting back. They made a good defensive stop there as well. So on Wednesday, the win over Tacoma. It was another substitute goal coming from Sacramento, the 4th on the year. And it helped the Republic get closer to that 4th position. Currently it's Oakland who owns the spot, but is tied with Tacoma, both with 30 points. Sacramento with 29. Yet Orange County and San Diego still in the hunt. Phoenix has clinched another playoff berth, so they are automatically in and likely favorites to hold on to that top spot. When you look at substitutes who have come in for Mark Briggs' side, you had Tucker Bone in the opening match of the year down this very LA team. You had Mitch Tainer come up with a goal to save a point. Nabi Kibanguchi did it against Orange County. And then you had on Wednesday night Belmar finding Formella, and you know, Belmar saying we all want to start, but everyone when they come and have to contribute in some way. And I think now a little bit healthy, some new additions. Seems like they have a much deeper bench. It's a little bit more attack minded here as they face the last 7-8 matches here of the season. And Drac still hobbling a little bit. Ball sent into the corner. Duke Lacroix can't get there. Lamb on the run, attacking the goal, goes back to the middle, and it's not able to be handled well from Cameron Dunbar. And Sacramento, can they counter? They've got 4 in the attack. Cuello, a little bit behind him. Belmar's gonna have to recycle his run. Cuello's going all the way, and Cuello's ball takes a deflection.
That's good work from both Derek Formella and Cuello. Derek's able to spring out, finds Cuello in a great position with tons of space, and Cuello just takes the ball, drives it towards the goal, has a bit of a seam, takes a shot. Just unlucky is decently enough or well enough defended from LA to block that shot. And good ball in the box here.
Ball's in. Here comes Kiesewetter charging forward just outside the 6, and it's sent away again by Los Angeles.
That's a really good ball in from Duke Lacroix.
Tower Bridge Battalion getting this chant going. A little bit heavy from AWO.
That's a good look too. You can play that on the ground, I think, still. Lead Cuello towards goal, able to kind of drift out unnoticed from LA. Just a little bit heavy.
Formella. Wheeler Amanu finding Formella, a little bit of space, quick touch looking for Kiesewetter.
Jalen Neal just enough of a touch there, but again, good ball movement. There's a lot of space in there for Derek Formella when he gets the ball in front of that back 4. Really dangerous spot to find yourself. Counter here.
Preston Judge flying forward. Good defending again by Luis Felipe. He's come up time and time again today. Lacroix let it through, thought Wheeler Amanu was making a run. But
yeah, you said it. I mean, Luis Felipe, this first 45 minutes has broken up so many things. Bailed his team out multiple occasions. Just doing a really good job defensively tonight.
Felipe, 21 appearances MLS with San Jose. We saw a lot of him against Reno 1868 over the last couple of seasons. San Jose had nothing but great things to say about this young man, and Todd Dunham inquired about bringing him into Sacramento, and he's shown it here. Drac looking for some space. Judd was on the right side of it, but Sacramento looking to counter. Judd's a bit behind somehow. Derek Formella keeping it on his feet, gets back up and earns the throw. He's shown it all today. Cuello Left wing, charging forward. Lamb, a little bit of push. Who's going to make a run? Belmar's arriving late. Formella still battling, didn't have enough. As LA's had 5-6 guys back defensively, and it's really paid off today.
Yeah, Belmar finally got there. I think it had already been two touches too late for Derek Formella, and he's already had his head down, looking to create something himself.
Prairie did a nice job there on that right side. We don't play a lot of day games in Sacramento, mostly evening matches. There's obviously a different routine as a player, so how did you handle it? Do you take a nap on days like this? Did you not take a nap? I mean, what was your sort of routine when you had an earlier start time?
Yeah, earlier start day was always preferred for me. I mean, the night games, you're just kind of sitting and waiting all day. You got your morning meal, you got your afternoon meal already planned out, so it's a little bit different, but it's just shifted up a little bit. Maybe you wake up a little bit earlier and you have one less meal. But these were always preferred for me.
Formella, look at this move. Oh, just a bit late as Cuello was coming in. Over the top, Casey battling, and look at Preston Judge just trying to get something on it.
It's well done by Dan Casey.
4 minutes of stoppage time, brought to you by Rayleigh Something Extra Rewards program. Earn points every time you shop. But here is a late first half corner kick from Los Angeles. And I'm sure when you had those earlier games, especially on away, you're able to get home sooner, which probably felt pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, that helps too. Just get it done with. I mean, wake up, like I said, you just wait all day. You're waiting.
Back out, ball served in, and it's off the head of Dan Casey. Formella is just going to clear this one upfield.
But yeah, definitely preferred. You get home a little earlier. If you want, you can, after a match, go have a nice dinner. But like I said, just the waiting was always the tough thing. But it is a little different just because it's outside the norm. There's probably how many afternoon games have we played this year? Maybe this is our second one or first one?
First one that we've called.
First one we've called here at home. Yeah. So it's definitely going to be unique and slightly different.
Acosta moving forward. Republic trying to get back, not giving an inch here. Laying it off, back to Davila. Ball sent in, back post, and it's Rafa Diaz. Duke Lacroix, another Reno 1868 former left back for Ian Russell's side. Played in Charlotte, however, before coming to Sacramento. McCrary finding Belmar. Belmar, a little cheeky move there, going through the legs. Now he's in the middle of the pitch, looking for a teammate, putting this one forward, looking for Kiesewetter. Kiesewetter making runs, Kevin. You feel like it's going to break through one of these times.
Yeah, that's one thing I love about Kiesewetter. He's always moving. He's got great movement in the box. It's a tough ball.
Not much you can do there. Belmar was waiting for it.
Great pressure. As soon as you lose it, great pressure again.
Felipe all over it. Belmar having pressure from behind. Belmar's just going to get a strike. Why not? Try to get Vom Steeg off balance there.
A good job from Sacramento. You turned the ball over kind of in a bad situation. But again, Luis Felipe, Derek Formella, Duke Lacroix, all recycling and keeping that pressure applied leads to this position right here.
See if Republic can take advantage of a Jordan McCrary throw.
This is back post. Derek Formella, just make sure that if the ball goes across the face of the goal, it does not go past you.
Slips through, and Vom Steeg will scoop it up and watch this clock tick further away. Republic have had a few chances here in this first half. Los Angeles, a couple as well, neither able to break through so far. And you look at shots, Republic have 7 to Los Angeles' 2.
Yeah, no real chances, kind of half chances here, half chances there for both sides.
Jalen Neal, 18 years of age at Lakewood, and someone to keep an eye on. They really have high hopes for that young man. Academy player, signed with Los Dos. And there is the whistle from Matthew Corrigan. So 49 minutes for that first half. Neither side able to get a goal, but we've got plenty more to play here from Sacramento. It's the Galaxy 2. It's the Republic USL Championship. Big one here on this Sunday afternoon. Playoff hopes on the line. Full halftime show brought to you by UC Davis is coming up next. Don't go away.
One, two, three. Come on.
Hi, I'm Tucker Bone, and as a Sacramento native, the El Dorado National Forest has played a large role in my childhood growing up here and the many experiences I've had. And now our neighbors affected by the Caldor fire need us. Our chairman and CEO, Kevin Nagel, will be matching donations up to $10,000 to the El Dorado Community Foundation. Donate at sacrepublicfc.com/fire relief.
Memberships to secure the best available seats for next season. September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and Republic FC is highlighting some of the indomitable children in our community, starting with Riley. Let's take a look.
UC Davis at the break. A gorgeous afternoon in Sacramento as fans enjoying the sun on this September day. Well, September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. The Republic are teaming up with UC Davis Health to tell the story of one young survivor.
Riley is just a very energetic person. He's kind of like that Labrador that you never can get enough of throwing the ball. And for about a week, he just was lethargic and just didn't want to do anything.
We knew that there was something wrong. We weren't certain. We knew it could be serious, but we were hoping for the best. And I was out barbecuing. It was just a normal day. It was Friday night, September the 11th. And I remember my wife coming around the corner and telling me that she got a call and he needed to go to the hospital immediately. We had taken some blood samples, and so then they were off to the hospital, and we found out later that evening that he was diagnosed with leukemia.
Last September I was diagnosed with ALL, and it was very surprising, and I thought I just gotten an illness that only was going to last for 2 to 3 weeks, but it turned out to be worse.
Acute lymphoblastic leukemia is the most common type of cancer in children. It's a bone marrow disease. The factory of blood gets involved by all these cancer cells and interfere on its function. The UC Davis Comprehensive Cancer Center focuses on the care of children and adolescents with cancer. We work as a team. We have doctors, nurses, social workers, child life specialists, and others working together to take care of children with cancer the same way we would like our families to be taken care of.
I first met Riley in September of 2020 when he came for his first appointment to the Pediatric Infusion Center.
My nurse, Tina Schmidt, she is like the greatest primary nurse anybody could ask for. She's there for us like every day. She's always just doing little extra deeds to help us, and I feel that that is one of the major things that's really helped me and my family through this.
I discovered that Riley and I both shared a love for soccer and Sacramento Republic on his first visit to the infusion room when I recognized his jersey that he was wearing as the same team my son played soccer for. And each time we met after that, we'd talk more about soccer and discovered that he not only loved playing soccer, but loved watching soccer and the Sac Republic team.
The returning to soccer was amazing. It was just so great to see my coaches and my teammates like normal, and being able to actually do a sport again was just a wonderful feeling.
The last year for us has been really focused on Riley's healing and just getting him to a place where he was cancer-free and healthy.
When he was first diagnosed with cancer, it was like carrying a boat anchor. And now I'd say we have a small little heavy bobber in the back, kind of keeping him, slowing him down. So I think freeing that up and cutting that cord will allow more independence from his past and a strong trajectory into his future.
At UC Davis, I was very impressed with the level of detail that the doctors took with explaining things. At UC Davis, it's not just one doctor that's looking at the data, it's a team of doctors and residents as well, and they're all working together. It feels like you have this whole team of brainiacs all looking at your situation and figuring out the best solution and process at every point.
UC Davis, watching the way they've handled Riley, we went from ICU and we've been to ER, we've been on the peds floor, in the cancer center, through dermatology, through many parts of the different components of care that they offer. And the consistency of the care that was received and the support that Riley received, and then on top of it our family received, I just couldn't imagine, honestly, a better experience.
Happy birthday to you, Sharon. Happy birthday to Tyler. Happy birthday to Sahil. Hope you're enjoying your afternoon. Happy birthday to Brett. Happy birthday to Josh. September, great time. Happy 34th anniversary, Suzanne. About 34 years here at the ladies and gentlemen.
Today, as you step onto the field, as you defend and attack, as you move swift, quick, like you were made for this, know that you do not do so alone. With each step, you run with all of the women before you and all of the women that will come after you. A stampede of mujeres blazing a trail on fire. Time cannot catch you. Para ti no existen los límites. You come from women that transformed pain into victory. Women that accepted impossible as a challenge. A challenge is brought to you and you do not turn away. Your journey today awaits you and you do not step down. You step into your purpose. You step strong. Con toda la fuerza de mujer. You step up.
I am a first-generation student here at Bellevue University. I feel like if I were to have gone to a different university, my experience would have been a lot more stressful and overwhelming, because I feel like I wouldn't have gotten that personal experience that Bellevue University has to offer.
Tees it up, what a strike
Right-footed shot, and it's in! Knocked away. Looking for Para, could fall for an opportunity here. The shot comes in! Oh, it's brilliant!
In 2030, in just 9 years, I'll be 18. Off to college?
Probably getting my own place.
I want to live where the air is fresh.
Where they take care of the planet.
I want to live in the best city, the cleanest city.
I want to live in a clean power city.
By 2030, SMUD will be 100% carbon-free, so you can live in a clean power city. Join the charge at cleanpowercity.org.
UC Davis at the break. Los Angeles, Sacramento scoreless after 45. Let's go around the league, shall we? Kevin Goldthwait, USL News and Notes. And it's been a busy one. Of course, the Women's League starting in 2023. So the women's game continues to grow. It's really great to see. And then Michi Galina to LAFC. Of course, LAFC, unfortunately, for LA fans, dropping to San Jose yesterday. And Tampa Bay still rolling as we go around. And take a round look at the league standings, brought to you by Honda. Talked about Phoenix already, but Kevin, 3 through 7. It's very close.
No, very, very tight, 3 through 7, and there's a log jam in there. It just goes to show, if we get an opportunity to play, the Tacomas, we've got San Diego again. It's an opportunity for us to pick up points. And obviously here today with LA, but it's log jamming here, and any 3 points that you can pick up right now is absolutely vital for this playoff push.
And Republic trying to make an 8th consecutive season in the postseason. Big 45 coming up. We'll have your highlights and your stats coming up next.
In 2030, in just 9 years, I'll be 18. Off to college?
Probably getting my own place.
I want to live where the air is fresh.
Where they take care of the planet.
I want to live in the best city, the cleanest city.
I want to live in a clean power city.
By 2030, SMUD will be 100% carbon-free, so you can live in a clean power city. Join the charge at cleanpowercity.org.
This is the look of a boy who had 3 open heart surgeries by the age of 3. A boy who weathered some of his toughest storms before he could speak. A boy who now has the heart to change the world and a lifetime to do it. For extraordinary breakthroughs and everyday childhoods, UC Davis Health is the region's only nationally ranked comprehensive children's hospital. UC Davis Health, discovering healthy.
Go 3, 1, 2, 3.
Come on.
Halftime highlights brought to you by SMUD early on. Sacramento with the best look, 13th minute. Emil Quayle active, 3rd straight game. He's really been playing at a high level.
Finds himself just a really good spot, and we talked about this earlier. He's got 1 or 2 spots to really try to pick the back of the net out, and tries to go high, which is a good opportunity. Just can't divot underneath that crossbar, but a good effort. Wonderful ball in the box too.
3 minutes later, Los Angeles trying to get on the board. This set piece floating high and almost a rocket from Josh Drack.
Now Josh Drack taking that ball out of the air, strikes it really nicely. Just can't find target. He's in a good spot. Maybe a little more critical with Kiesewetter trying to head that ball out away from the middle of the pitch.
Drack not done yet. This one a bit too soft, easy for Rafa Diaz. And then for Sacramento in the 34th minute, Jordan McCreary did everything right. Unfortunately, it just flipped away.
Yeah, good ball in the box. And a good strike with the left foot from Jordan McCreary on that weaker left foot, but a good strike nonetheless, and finds himself again in a good position. And then finally, Fernandez with a bit of a goof. And Derek Formella tries to find somebody, late trailing runner. So the ball's cleared out for a throw-in for Sacramento.
So we do have some changes for both sides here. Jorge Hernandez, arguably maybe LA's best player, off the bench into this match to try to see if he can have an impact. 62 chances created for Jorge. Leads the entire USL. A great member to come off the bench for this LA Galaxy 2 side. That'll be their second substitution of the day. And they'll start and head to the north end here for the second half. Meanwhile, Sacramento has made a move as well. Looks like they're going to put 4 up into the attack here and see if Sacramento can maybe do something different. You got Belmar, Kiesewetter, Formella, and Patrick Wade. Looks like Emil Cuello is now out of the match after a stellar first 45.
It's an interesting substitution, Rob. Like Cuello found himself in a lot of good positions.
So the first change for Mark Briggs' side is now Denbar and company moving toward the Tower Bridge Battalion, the north end of the stadium.
And it really looks like Derek Formella is going to be coming in that position where Cuello is occupied. It's a good ball lifted in.
Ball lofted, and flag finally goes up.
Yeah, Owen Lamb just can't get on the end of that. A little heavy.
So Emil Cuello's afternoon is over, and Patrick Wea, who had started the first 2 matches in his time with a Republic uniform, he went down cramping a little bit late toward Tacoma on Wednesday. So part of this is getting him fully ready to play. Just 17 years of age. Minnesota High School Player of the Year 2 times back-to-back. What a find that Minnesota United has on their hand. And lucky for Sacramento, he needed some minutes, and we've got some for him.
Yeah, first time tonight for me, or this afternoon for me to see Wea in person. Really excited to see what he can do in this 45 minutes, and he's got a great opportunity to go out there and make an impact on this game.
What did you like from Los Angeles in that first 45?
They don't really, honestly, I think they did a great job to make things difficult for Sacramento.
Look at this breaking line. Belmar trying to get there. It just takes a bad deflection. Lucky
just checks up on him a little. Checks up on him a little bit. I think what LA did well in the first half is they really made it difficult for Sacramento. Didn't really create or give them any chances. A couple of half chances here, a couple of half chances there, but ultimately did a good job to really protect their goal.
Kiesewetter on the counter, played in, takes the deflection. AWO's got it at his feet. Maybe too many touches. Quickly back to Kiesewetter, and that ball sent away by Danilo Acosta.
Yeah, good start here the first 2 minutes, though. Sacramento's threatening. Well, let's see if these guys can really get an opportunity. Clear chance here. Looking at Dan Casey on this set piece right now.
First Atlas disposal corner kick for Sacramento in the second half. Fans returning to their seat after the halftime break, and they'll see Formella look to put one in a good spot for Sacramento. Short. Goes up for it. Nabi Kibanguchi was right there. Just couldn't time it right.
Yeah, exactly. I think he just mistimes his jump right there, but finds himself in a good spot and a good ball and a loud swinger from Derek Formella.
And you'll notice that the field with the yellow lines, it's all part of the Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Special pre-match warm-ups were worn today by the Republic as well.
Great ball.
Formella. Excuse me, Belmar.
God, he finds himself in a good position. Just can't square shoulders up Belmar.
Off to the left side from Hernandez to Judd. Judd finds relief. And Aguirre. Here's Hernandez taken away. Felipe again. He's been all over the pitch tonight. Really a thorn in the side of LA Galaxy 2. He's come up with timely stops throughout that first 45 and continuing it in the second half of play. AWO filling in nicely today for Jaime Villarreal. Formella underneath in that 10 roll. Kiesewetter shielding, and he is run over by Perez.
Yeah, it's really a skill that Kiesewetter has in his bag, is that back to goal, ball into his feet, strong. I think really Formella's looking for Carlton Belmar to make a decision, make a run, help me out.
Sacramento looking to play a little more direct, Kevin. Maybe try to break lines here.
That was a good ball there, just mistimed.
Acosta, quick throw. McCrary going to find Belmar on the run, and Aguirre just has to send it out and concede a corner. I'll tell you what, moving quick seems to be better. It drives me crazy, Kevin, when teams take their time to throwing. Yeah. There's a perfect example of why.
Yeah, go pick the ball, get the ball back in, especially when you got an opportunity where looks like Danilo Acosta is a bit slow to get his shoulders turned, get his shape.
Formella again, second corner kick for Sacramento. Nabi gets a head on it, Felipe, and he just sent it over.
Again, good ball in the box from Derek Formella, and well done by Nabi. Nabi definitely times that much better in the previous corner kick. He's going to look at this. Good ball, outswinger again. Nabi just gets up, flicks it towards that back post. It's a tough one for Luis Felipe to try to redirect on target. A good look right here.
And look, Luis was already trying to heading toward goal, which is exactly what he's supposed to do, and just unfortunately was a little bit behind him. Played centrally. Costa playing it quickly to Dunbar. Nabi and Dunbar colliding. Nabi hoping for a foul on Los Angeles. And the youngster is a bit upset as Dunbar slow to get up. Dunbar made his debut as a 17-year-old as a winger versus Portland back last July in the MLS's back tournament. And he's been up and down, spent a lot of time with the first team this year.
Look at it right there.
Nabi's already got a yellow card. He's got to be careful too.
Yeah, he's looking for a foul here. I'm not sure if I necessarily agree with Nabi there. Tell you what, though, Dunbar worse to wear for coming out of that challenge.
And Nabi's not small, that's for sure. And Junior Gonzalez a bit upset. And Jordan McCrary getting a talking to from Matthew Corrigan, the referee today. He's given out just 2 yellow cards. It's been a very tame match so far between these two rivals. Belmar going up, Acosta keeping it in play, no whistle coming. He's let them go on today. LA with a slight breeze in their favor now. Kiesewetter still up top. McCrary out to Acosta. Acosta, good job again. Brian McCrary just getting that foot in there, getting involved. Plays it back to Nabi. Good combination. Belmar, Kiesewetter going against Fergranus. Fergranus pushing him over, and look at that. You do a little extra. Little yelp sometimes get you the foul kick.
Yeah, a little shout, but still, I think, you know, Kiesewetter does a great job, and Kiesewetter, or excuse me, Kiesewetter does a great job. Fergranus is coming in way too aggressive in that position, and Kiesewetter's got to know, he does know that that contact's going to come. Why not use that to your advantage?
Nabi looking to break line. Formella. Excuse me, Belmar. Said it twice down. Right side to McCrary. Back to AWO. AWO going to play this into some space. See if McCrary can get there. Acosta may have played it off McCrary for a goal kick for Justin Vomsteeg. Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Sacramento at Fire Mountain. There's Acosta playing into some space. Acosta began his career with Real Monarchs. Played there for 3 seasons. Does have 39 MLS appearances as well with Real Salt Lake majority. and joined Los Dos last year. Formella does a really good job of holding players, and Davila can't believe it. One of his strong suits is really getting back to goal. So as a typical striker mindset for Dark Formella, how does he fit into this 10 role here for the rest of the day?
You know, I think he's got to do what Cuello was doing. He's got to get the ball in those positions and become provider for somebody. Find a guy, Kiesewetter, Belmar.
Look at Weah, combination playing this one through, just able to get back in time was Los Angeles. But Weah having an impact. Paul play forward to Preston Judge, and Rafa Diaz is there.
Yeah, well done there by Nabi. You see him slow his run right there. Understanding where that offside line is.
Lacroix charging forward. Lacroix just slicing through this LA defense. Aguirre. Middle of the park. Hernandez, down goes Felipe again to break it up. How many times have I said that today?
Yeah, this is where you want to see Formella to answer your question, Rob, in this position, but move the ball quickly when you do get yourself in those situations. Look at, combine nicely.
Formella dumping off to Belmar. Belmar looking for a run. Acosta gets stuck in. Acosta goes in for the challenge. I think Sacramento catching a lucky break there. They had 3 good runners in the box with Weah, Kiesewetter, and Formella all there charging toward Vom Steeg, but able to draw the foul instead.
I'm not even sure it's a foul there. I think Acosta did a good job defending. See Belmar cut on that left foot. Definitely some contact.
Tight position here, Kev. What do you think?
Yeah, this is where I think you miss a Cuello. You miss that left foot. It's got to be just driven right over the wall, bent in towards away from the goal. And I just hit this thing hard, head height, and whip it in.
Formella. And may hit off the hand, nearly dropped behind Justin Vom Steeg. Sacramento seeking a handball, and it was quite close. Trying to get Dunbar on the end of this. Rafa Diaz going to let him come in to the penalty area.
It's well done by Diaz right there. Another look at this set piece. Again, just whipped in hard. Look for it to move around, pinball a little bit. Falls right to the feet. Dan Case really doesn't know much about that, but still, I think it's Preston Judge.
Look at this hustle from Jerome Kiesewetter. Live action here. On the ground, able to find a teammate. And Acosta using his face to block this one from Belmar. Formella has some room. Kiesewetter calling for directions. Formella still waiting to find somebody in the middle of the park. A little bit too heavy here. Patrick Weah now getting into Formella. Formella, here's Kiesewetter, has a look at it. Kiesewetter cross the ball. Vom Steeg again. A fantastic effort by Vom Steeg. Neal was on the backside to slow it up just enough, and unfortunate for Sacramento. It stays level.
Yeah, really peppering these guys right now. This is where you got to come out, try to find yourself a way to get a goal, get a great ball into Kiesewetter. Kiesevetter's hard across the face of the goal.
Would have been an own goal, I think, from Jalen Neal.
Yeah, but good runs again. I think might have been Patrick Weah and off Jalen Neal eventually.
Hernandez putting it to some space. I'm not going to tell you who it is. You already know who went in for the challenge there. Luis Felipe, Kevin.
But yeah, Weah's up there. He's definitely causing some chaos for LA. It's been a nice change of pace for Sacramento. Different look with him on that left side.
Lamb to throw, finding Hernandez. Back centrally, Los Angeles trying to get something going. Dunbar unable to keep it at his feet, broken up again. Formella on the run, Weah to his left, going to put it into some space for Kiesewetter. Los Angeles getting back. Belmar trailing, Belmar looking for Weah. Gets through somehow past Lamb. Weah again trying to play it centrally. Just too many blue bodies in the box.
A really good job by LA getting back.
Preston Judge not able to play it well. Nabi, and he cuts down Nabi Kibanguchi.
That's gotta be, yo. That's late. That's dangerous.
Hit nothing but shin.
Some frustration there, I think, from Preston Judge. We really haven't mentioned him much. I think Nabi and Dan Casey have done a great job tonight of really limiting his touches on the ball. I think that's him showing his frustration a bit there.
How about Andrew Wheeler-Omen, who hasn't played a lot in this second half play as Kiesewetter is offside. Comes in, wasn't expected to start today, and all of a sudden he's in the starting 11. It's like Sacramento hasn't missed a beat in the midfield. I mean, really credit to him. Every time he's called upon, Mark Briggs is here, he's come up and played well.
Absolutely. I think that's just a sign of character for AWO, what he's able to do when called upon, and in multiple positions too, Rob, not just playing that holding midfielder role. He's played multiple positions this year. Consummate team player, really.
Temperatures now into the low 80s, and while not a scorcher here in Sacramento, there is a little bit difference playing in the sun versus playing at night. We'll see how both these teams use their substitutions. Los Angeles moving forward, trying to get back. Weah breaking it up. He does a lot of little things too. We know he can score and get on the end of things, but his passing ability was shown against Tacoma. And now defensively getting back as well. Formella trying to make a move on Jalen Neal. Wheeler-Omen playing this one forward, and it's easily offside as the flag goes up.
Looks like he's just offside. Don't mind that ball. Again, that's what we want Derek Formella to do. Play that 10-10 roll, get the ball in the final third, and connect. And try to spring some of your partners, your teammates, in behind. And Kiesewetter was just on that last man. Step or two too quick, though.
Perez plays it back. Aguirre. And too heavy for Dunbar. So we've seen Patrick Weah, Jerome Kiesewetter, Emil Cuello, and even Carlos Saldana come into this team late and really inject some life, and not only that, but positivity in a way that this club really was in search of, and really helped bond this team even tighter. And you know, Mark Briggs said they brought in a new personality, and just it's looser. They're not afraid to be embarrassed. They're okay with, you know, sharing what's going on and being positive and supporting each other. It's really helped out these last couple of weeks, and you can see it on the field. They just seem more together, Kevin.
Yeah, it's funny how just players can come in, like you said, it's the personality that come in. These guys are with each other day in and day out, a few hours every single day together. A lot of them live together. And things can get stagnant and stale, so to speak, with these guys.
Wheeler-Omen taking a mistake. Turn for Belmar, and it just sailed over the bar. Vom Steeg had to feel the butterflies there. And Belmar just trying to turn and burn and not able to connect.
Yeah, I want to find target there. It's a really good ball in the box from AWO. And Belmar's in a really good position. Quick turn, gets his head up, has a strike, but a great ball from Wheeler-Omen, how quick that came into him. But again,
Mark Briggs was arguing that Jalen Neal may have gotten a toe on that, and I'm not sure if he did. And Vergranis is down on the turf. But you know, they had a situation on Tuesday on the road, the team dinner. They had kind of a fun singing competition, and guys are just belting, you know, songs they probably can't sing in any form or fashion. And you know, Carlton Belmar even saying that, you know, we need a little push this season. They've really done that. And they've pushed us in more ways than just on the field. And I'm sure you've been in situations where guys have come in toward the end of the season, just inject a little bit more life.
It changes the dynamic. It adds new personalities coming in where, you know, if you have a vocal or a loud or a fun personality that comes in, it just becomes a bit infectious. And I think it's really kind of talking to Mark Briggs. It's interesting how, you know, we asked, well, what do you credit this, you know, kind of run? And the team looks a little different. And he's like, just it's personalities. It's guys coming in. It's the right mix of guys we have right now. And it's been a good, healthy, favorable, like, injection of fun, which goes.
I think that's a good. You know, you're right, because we always talk about professional sports and being serious and all about winning. But when things are fun, it's probably more enjoyable, which probably then makes you play a little better.
I think it like frees you up a little bit too. Not only is it, you know, obviously if things are more fun, it's going to be more enjoyable, but it frees the players up, I think, a little bit more to not, you know, be so rigid and stiff. But when you get that attitude, it's no overly silly. It's just, you know, at the right times during practices and trainings and, you know, walkthroughs, whatever it is, that one-liner that lands with everybody just makes things a little bit lighter. And I think that's kind of what, in my opinion, felt like a lot of things were heavy for Sacramento for a long time. And you know, the infusion of these personalities could make things lighter, make people a little bit more loose.
Substitution for LA here as Carlos Harvey, and with his 10 MLS appearances over the last 2 years, into the match, and it looks like Marcus Fernandez is out. Let's see whether or not he will slide into that center back position. It looks like he will. So he's on a season-long loan from Panama's Turo FC. Did play in the World Cup qualifying. He's got some size to him, just 21 years of age, but a great pickup for Los Angeles listed late in the year. And we might see him on the first team as well. Get a little nervous there. Maybe nearly cost a mistake. Love at AWO. Look at his pressure here. He's up in that attack, putting the pressure before LA can get it comfortable. I think Sacramento, pressure-wise, has really been the team that's been more aggressive in that pressure and has had some success again. It hasn't resulted in a goal yet. But where's Preston Judge today? It's been a fairly quiet afternoon for him and Jonathan Perez.
It's a crazy thing with strikers, though, Rob. All it takes is 10 seconds for all that to be erased.
Jorge looking to play this one in, and the foul is given a bit late, as seeing how advantage would be given. But Jorge Hernandez, you know, 9 goals, 4 assists as well. He comes in, and not only does he lead the league in chances created, he had 11 against Las Vegas earlier this year in 1 match.
And going back to Preston Judge too, reminds me of a MLS legend in very similar situations. Are you going to guess?
Wondolowski?
Wondolowski.
Okay.
Where he could be invisible for 89.5 minutes and yet still have a goal or two.
Yeah. Well, we saw against Sacramento.
Bunch of turnovers, all sorts. But that's what good strikers end up doing.
Aguirre lofting this ball in. Good chance for LA's misplayed, and back of the net it goes as Los Angeles has struck Jalen Neal with his first goal in a Los Dos uniform in the 67th minute, and it all changes after a set piece delivery.
Yeah, it's a really good ball and in a tough position for Rafa Diaz. Ultimately needs to do better, either corral it or maybe parry it away. I think he's caught between 2 minds, but a great ball whipped in a dangerous position. And yeah, I think Rafa Diaz is just caught between 2 minds right there. Doesn't know if I should catch it or should I parry it away, and does neither. And unfortunate for Sacramento, falls right to Jalen Neal. And also, there's 4 LA guys right around Rafa Diaz and no Sacramento players. Game's flipped on its head right now. You see some body language here for Sacramento. It looks like someone needs to right the ship here.
It looks like Mark Briggs may go to his bench to inject a bit more energy as this club trying to now crawl back into it. Down a goal at home, and a much needed victory here to remain in the conversation, the top 4.
It's a good battle
Harvey
here.
AWO going down. Great challenge from Andrew Wheeler-Amanu. Fermella sends this ball across to Weah. Weah going 1v1. Weah staying on his feet. 17-year-old has a lot of size and strength, and Harvey sends it away for a corner kick. And Sacramento won't make the substitution quite yet, but it looks like Cameron Iwasa will be coming into this match after this set piece here.
Yeah, they'll keep Kiesewetter in here for this set piece just for his size and his aerial ability.
Crowd getting in to see if Sacramento can get one back a minute later after conceding. AWO has been able to stop plenty of balls from moving forward, really into that attack in the press.
Yeah, still going. Great work rate.
Harvey. Costa, that left back. Derek Formella sliding right back up. Kiesewetter turning, has Weah to his right. LA all back again. They've done a really solid job of getting 5 guys back each time Sacramento looks to get into the final third. Lacroix looking to get to his left foot. It'll be another corner for Sacramento. Sacramento owning possession by a slim margin. And overall has outshot LA double digits again, 10-3. However, the one mistake leading to a goal in the 67th minute. Ball lofted in. Coming up, Dan Casey! Vom Steeg with a fantastic save and may have collided with the post. And now the training staff will come out and take a look. Unbelievable effort from Justin Vom Steeg.
That might even been off of Luis Felipe. I think Dan Casey's getting up and he looks like he might be the one redirects it just a little bit, but Luis Felipe might be the one ultimately to nod this on frame. And what a save, by the way. And how's that not go in the back of the net?
Kiesewetter, it was off Vom Steeg and then Kiesewetter's shoulder. And then Vom Steeg looks like he hit his shoulder into that post. So hopefully he's okay. And now 2 substitutions for Mark Briggs' side as he'll go with 2 strikers into this match. We'll see who's coming out. It looks like Jerome Kiesewetter for Cameron Iwasa. And I would assume here, it looks like Carlton Belmar. So Malik Foster, Cameron Iwasa, Dark Formella, Patrick Weah, Wheeler, Amanu, Felipe, McCrary, Casey Kibanguchi, and Diaz. Meanwhile, on the other side, a pretty big knock for Justin Vom Steeg, whose shoulder collided with that near post as the LA training staff continues to attend to him. And it appears that he might be okay. A lot of threats from Sacramento today, Kevin. How many of these by Justin Vom Steeg have come up big? 3 chances now. Sacramento unable to put it away.
Yeah, he's had 3 really good saves, including the one we just saw. The other 2 were off his own players, but still he was quick to get down and using his wide frame, his long arms to grab the ball.
Well, it's all new Hispanic Heritage Collection is out now, inspired and brought to life by local artists. Colorful Collection celebrates Hispanic and Latinx culture. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to the website to shop today. Appears Vom Steeg is okay. We'll stay into this match. Another solid performance from the 24-year-old out of Santa Barbara. Sacramento back in the attack, playing it forward for Iwasa. Neal playing it to Vom Steeg, who sends this out into the crowd. Way a bit too heavy, counter coming. Streaking forward. Hernandez looking for Judd. And 3 white jerseys surrounding Hernandez. Nicely done to get back from Sacramento. Weah has room. Formella playing it forward. Got a quick touch. Has Malik Foster. Finding Foster. No, Neal breaks it up again. Sacramento on the run. And I'll tell you what, Jalen Neal having an afternoon has likely saved what could be 2 wondrous shots on goal.
That might have been 1 touch too many from Derek Formella, but a great job. His initial run, the timing of it, the weight of it, and then Malik Foster does a great job on that far post.
Crowd
making that
getting
run.
into it, feeling the momentum here at Art Health Park on this Sunday afternoon. With playoff implications on the line, headed away to the foot of Felipe, saved by Vom Steeg one more time. Unbelievable effort from the youngster from California.
Yeah, great job again. We've mentioned Luis Felipe's name so many times today defensively. Now looking at the last two opportunities, two corner kick set pieces. He's the guy who's threatening, and a great job. Got to keep it on target. Luis Felipe does so. Some patience, some poise there. Good strike. Vom Steeg is able to get down to his right. Got another opportunity here for Sacramento.
Formella again, back post in the area, cleaning up McCrary, and it's cleared and stopped by Hernandez initially. Just body blow after body blow. Los Angeles has been taken. Here goes Dan Casey, and Vom Steeg in a 6'4" frame, able to pluck that out of the air. But it just continues. This is a boxing match, Kev. LA just keeps taking the hits and not going down.
Just got to stay confident. Sacramento does. Don't get discouraged. Got 15, 20 minutes left or so. There's going to be an opportunity.
And two substitutes for LA coming in at the next opportune moment. Looking to break lines, Judd. Not able to bring it down. Casey, Kibinguchi. Republic have teamed up with Sacramento Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Foundation to award 2 local students with a $1,000 scholarship. You can help and submit your nominees today as well. Look at McCrary putting on a clinic, and just too bit physical there. A foul along that touch line. Here comes the substitutes for Galaxy 2. Remy Cabral, the Frenchman, into the match. 3 goals and assists on the season. And Cabral will come in for Taylor Davila. And Adrian Gonzalez into the match. And Gonzalez will come in for Jonathan Perez. So that should do it for Los Angeles today, as they're going to look to see if they can hold on for victory here and earn 3 more points to put them at 29 for the season. They sit at 26 and are on the bottom of the 4 in contention for that final 4th spot. Sacramento 29, then Tacoma and Oakland each with 30. There's Harvey. Sacramento can use this to their advantage. Formella. Malik Foster backpedaling, looking for something, wants it sooner. Malik Foster to his feet. Malik Foster, the right foot. Vom Steeg with another big save on the line. Vom Steeg 4 on the afternoon, and he just is having a day.
Yeah, great job there from Malik Foster. Good patience, well done to find that little seam to open himself up. And a really good strike, unfortunately, just right at Vom Steeg. Vom Steeg able to hold that ball. The ball was moving.
McCrary breaking lines. Malik Foster, Weah able to come back to a good combination. AWO, he's been the attack a little bit heavy as Malik Foster is held off by Acosta. With Malik Foster's breakaway speed, he's already drawn 2 penalty kicks this year. And you can see how quickly he's able to get in behind the defender and make them into a tough decision. Join USL in celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month through October 15th. Exclusive content and stories are on the USL Soccer website. Vom Steeg sending it away again, has come up with several big saves today to keep his team a 1-goal advantage. Weah lets it through. Late flag, Mark Briggs chirping at the assistant referee. Look at another quick throw from Sacramento. McCrary. Formella and Duke Lacroix are asking for it on the other end, bit of a difficult angle. Tower Bridge Battalion still trying to push this team to victory. First, they need a tying goal. Awasa's ball a little bit too heavy for Lacroix, who kept it in play. And now Lacroix will go 1v1 here. Hernandez so quick on that first step.
Well done, Luis Felipe. Good pressure again.
Tell you what, we talk about the one goal, but Jalen Neal, even though he scored defensively, Neal and Felipe having a serious afternoon.
Good foul.
And Hernandez is down, and Felipe has shown yellow.
That's totally fine for Luis Felipe. 79th minute. You've been doing that all afternoon. Calculated risk after calculated risk.
Well, we know some of the epic battles, Kevin, that you and I have called over the years, but one of the most favorite matches actually here in 2015. After Sacramento had the miracle of Bonnie in 2014, came back the very next season. It was Octavio Guzman with a hat trick, a 3-2 win in March over this LA Galaxy 2 team. Ball sent in. Weah going in for it. Gets underneath Vomsteeg.
Still need to be patient here. That's a little bit too direct, especially when you have a goalkeeper the size of Vomsteeg. It's going to be so good in the air. Need to be a little bit more patient.
Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, teaming up with UC Davis Health to drive more awareness. Fans can join the club in supporting the inspiring, life-changing work at UC Davis Health by contributing to the Super Fritz and Friends Fund. To learn more, donate to childhood cancer research at the Republic website on your screen. Direct ball, looking for Foster. Gonzalez. Ball played forward, looking for Preston Judge. Rafa Diaz sliding out. A mistake on a set piece where Diaz was not able to bring it in is the difference here this afternoon. And it's Jalen Neal who is able to clean up, put it in the back of that net for a 1-goal advantage as we have about 10 minutes to go. What do you want to see from Sacramento in this last few moments of the game?
Just his energy right now, quick ball movement and attitude. So again, we talked about a minute ago, we saw Derek Formella. You got to be patient. You have to have good energy and move the ball quickly.
Dan Casey drawing the foul. And Hernandez getting a talking to as Wheeler Amanu goes to the turf. Sacramento might make one more change here. As this would be the final substitution for either side. And it would be Mario Panagos. Formella. It's going to be a foot race here.
The counterattack ball by Derek Formella.
So Luis Felipe will come out of this match and Mario Panagos will come in. So Mark Briggs trying to see if he can get a final goal, and what a week Luis Felipe has had. He has played every single minute until this point. And also with a yellow card, Mark Briggs probably cautious of losing him for the game against Tacoma here next Saturday. DeBee battling with Preston Judge, wins it again. Jorge Hernandez shifting around, gets to the edge, turning, now looking for a teammate, finds himself. Brawl back to Acosta. I think LA is going to try to hold on to possession as much as they can here. Aguirre playing it forward, and Cabral is offside.
Yeah, unfortunate for Luis Felipe. I think picking up that caution, probably my man of the match calling the game right now. But I think just situationally here, they need to throw another attacker in, and he's the one who's going to Got his number called.
Iwasa. He has some space. Not being picked up. Finds Penagos. Penagos laying it off to Weah. Weah back down here. Malik Foster slipping and falling. Still going after it. Penagos takes one off the head, and then Malik Foster is called for the foul. I don't think he was touched.
There's a lot going on there. I didn't even see where Malik Foster, when he came down, maybe going through on the clearance.
You had Penagos and Foster going back and forth.
You can look right
He
here.
Slips. Yeah, there it is.
Just going through a little late.
Sacramento capitalized on this mistake. Cameron Iwasa's got a step, takes the first touch, and it flies high to the foot of Fermella. Fermella has Mario Penagos into the 18, gonna set it up over the top, and a header crashing in. It was Malik Foster and couldn't find target. Iwasa was right there as well, and he may have come in contact with Cam.
I tell you what, Malik Foster and Cam Iwasa are communicating right there. I think Cam's got a sitter. It's a really, really good ball in from Derek Fermella with the outside of the right foot. Catches Vomsing completely off. And Cam's got a sitter right there, maybe. You know, might have been Lamb was there as well.
I think he connected with Lamb. It's that right shoulder, hope to be okay here. And again, Sacramento just not able to capitalize on a golden opportunity. It looks here that Malik Foster will be okay. Still 5 minutes to go here. Connect your family to world-class care at UC Davis Health. Sunday afternoon between Galaxy 2, Republic. Big points on the line today. Judd get around that touchline. Broken up, played centrally. Los Angeles, it takes a deflection. Nabi Kibenguchi thwarting that attack. Dunbar was right there, looking to put it home and put this game away. And Sacramento with another timely stop from the back line.
Good tackle there from Nabi.
Teams will play again October 13th right here at Hart Health Park. Ball comes in, headed high. AWO. Here's a cleanup, deflected by Wheeler Amanu. Sacramento having a hard time bringing this ball down. Wheeler Amanu just pops this one up, trying to get it upfield a bit. Dan Casey, Preston Judge, barking it. The referee, Matthew Kerrigan, for hoping for a call. One goal on a set piece mistake, the foul by Cabral. And now Preston Judge will see yellow. Well, 6 of their last 7 matches for Los Angeles Galaxy 2 have been decided by 1 goal or less.
Yeah, we're
Similar situation.
We're looking at this too. You know, 15 shots to 3. Sacramento's favor.
Acosta. Well done by LA. Cabral. Casey. Well done. Get a sliding Hernandez. Crowd loves it. Get it out wide. Sacramento, they've had a couple of chances today. Vomstig has come up big. Fermella taken down. Won't get the call. Now LA will try to eat this clock with just a few minutes to go. Remy Cabral, the Frenchman, plays it centrally. Preston Judge. He's just going to send this one in the stands.
We'll take it. Not valuing the ball well enough, Preston Judge.
Playing it forward. Little space for Iwasa, waiting for it to come down. Trying to cut back, being held. To his left foot it goes. Looking for a cleanup shot, and it just is not good enough from Dark Formella.
Ball's
I think
coming
he had a
back.
couple of chances.
Yeah, ball's coming back to him nicely. Just technique lets him down.
Well done by Iwasa to keep it. And had to go through a bit of traffic there. I think he could have probably taken a couple steps even in on goal. Really make Vom Steeg work for it. Iwasa just using his body against the youngster.
Really
Plays
well.
it in the middle of the park. Formella still battling. Formella's got to get it off his foot.
Too many touches. Too many touches.
Hernandez now the other way. Los Angeles has just sealed the game. In the 90th minute, they score. Hernandez with his 5th assist on the season. And Los Angeles Galaxy 2 will come to Sacramento and go home with 3 points.
Got Dunbar on that back post. A really good ball in. All starts with, I think, too many touches in the middle of the pitch. Final third from Derek Formella. But well done there by Dunbar. Just kind of making sure you finish that round. Here's the turnover. Good break. And there's Dunbar right there. You see him in the screen. Stretching his legs out. Rewarded for his effort right there.
LA Galaxy 2, Sacramento, both with 29 points. And then you'll have Oakland and Tacoma right above them with 30. However, Kevin, there is still 6 minutes of stoppage time to be played here at Heart Health Park.
It's not over yet.
Sacramento has really, throughout the day, you could make an argument, been the better team. Possession, shots, unfortunately, not being able to score the goals. Cabral taking out Mario Penagos. Now it's Preston Judge sliding forward into the attack. Sacramento's got to get back. Judd's going to maybe take it himself as Duke Lacroix looks to get back. Dunbar's wide open to his left, and he'll just dribble into the corner and try to eat this clock. "16 shots, 4 on target, no goals for Sacramento, 7 shots for LA. Three on target, 2 goals. You look at block shots, LA has really been good on that back line. Neal's come up with some timely saves. Bawa was playing well before he went out of the game injured. Formella, Cameron Iwasa, Penagos. LA still getting after it. Cameron Iwasa looking for a teammate, can't find one. Finds Penagos just behind him. See if Republic can switch the field here. McCrary backpedaling, looking to keep it in play. DeBee. Back to McCrary again. McCrary's going to send this one too sharply to Weah.
Tough ball.
And now played forward. Preston Judd is onside. Casey has to get back. Judd looking to add to his total, lays it off to Dunbar, and Dunbar just missing target. Maybe the easiest look LA Galaxy has had all day, and unable to convert. It stays 2-0.
That's a really good look. Good patience there from Preston Judd. Finding his teammate.
Dunbar with a goal, Neal with a goal. Formella trying to urge this team to keep it going. Off to Iwasa. Iwasa looking to turn, being held. Hernandez finds it at his feet. Getting stuck in. AWO peeling away. Penagos. Penagos has some help. Vermella. Off to Duke Lacroix. 3 Republic players awaiting in the box. No ball coming in. Plays it forward. AWO. And LA is just going to try to send this upfield. And watch this clock tick away. Junior Gonzalez loving his team's resilient effort today. Casey moving into the attack. Casey trying to play to Weah. Here's Formella. Weah again. Weah with a step. Weah, big swing, and another denial from Jalen Neal. What an afternoon from the teenager from Lakewood, California. Having a day, Kevin. Corner kick for Sacramento. Lofted, high. Nobody there. 6 minutes of stoppage time is brought to you by Rayleigh's Something Extra. Earn points every time you shop. Sign up today at Rayleigh's.com. A little warning whistle to Acosta. So Republic drop here. This would be their 3rd loss in their 4th match. Over the top from Malik Foster, and he's offside.
Standing offside.
And Harvey's going to be the one to take his time to get back up. First match between these two on opening weekend went to LA. The second was a 3-3 draw. And this afternoon, it's the Galaxy 2 with a 2-goal advantage into stoppage time, and the whistle likely coming at any moment. Cabral, Dan Casey. Dunbar already has a goal, may go for another one. Preston Judge sneaking through, and it's Rafa Diaz on the 6.
Well done there by Nabi.
See if Republic can find a late one. AWOs, Iwasa, Malik Foster, Weah in front. Little overlapping run. Foster collects it. Back heel, Weah. And cleared away by Los Angeles. Adrian Gonzalez. McCrary seems he's going to whip this ball quickly back in. Cameron going up for it. Republic likely one last look here. This ball and chip through, and here comes the final whistle, and that'll do it here from Sacramento. Galaxy 2 come in needing 3 points to remain in the playoff hunt. They get it. They go home with a 2-goal win here at Hart Health Park. Tough break for Sacramento. They had the possession, they had the shots, they did not have the goals, and Junior Gonzalez's side will come away with the victory and the 3 points today at a well-fought win and a great performance from Justin Vom Steeg. However, this man, Luis Felipe, our Western Health Advantage man of the match, kept Sacramento in it all afternoon.
Did a little bit of everything, man. Defended for 60, 75 minutes, and then finally put the onus on his own shoulders and went up there and had really good, 2 really good opportunities where Justin Vom Steeg was able to save both of them. But great, both sides of the ball, distribution defensively in that final third. He was all over the pitch tonight.
LA picks up just their 7th win all time against Sacramento, and it's a big one here late in the season. We'll have your full postgame show coming up next.
Hi, I'm Tucker Bone, and as a Sacramento native, the El Dorado National Forest has played a large role in my childhood growing up here and the many experiences I've had. And now our neighbors affected by the Caldor fire need us. Our chairman and CEO, Kevin Nagel, will be matching donations up to $10,000 to the El Dorado Community Foundation. Donate at sacrepublicfc.com/fire relief.
Back in Sacramento, Los Angeles Galaxy 2 go on the road and secure 3 points. Let's see how it all went down, shall we? Let's take a look at our final highlights brought to you by Smud. And early on, Sacramento had a couple of good chances. And this one here from Emil Cuello, we'll go all the way to the second half now, excuse me, as a big time save. Justin Smith did it all day today. I mean, he really had a great afternoon. As Vom Steeg could have been really your player of the day.
Vom Steeg with a wonderful save right there off Dan Casey's shin. And here's another opportunity, another own goal sort of situation where Vom Steeg's just moving really quickly and looking, using his frame here. It's off Neal, Jalen Neal. And then really probably one of the best looks of the day here. Carlton Belmar just can't find frame.
So Sacramento reeling a bit here, and then on this set piece, it's been the Achilles heel for Republic all year long. Diaz can't hang on, and Neal with his first goal.
Yeah, a lot of LA players again around right in the middle of the frame there, as Rafa Diaz can't corral that.
Well, how about this? Another save from Vom Steeg.
Great save here, good ball in. I think this ends up coming off of Luis Felipe. Just a great save down to his left, clears it out. Kiesevetter's on that far post, but can't direct that deflection in.
How about another one? Vom Steeg save.
How about another one? Luis Felipe, great first touch and a good strike with that right foot. And Vom Steeg makes himself big. And then another
like
one
a broken
here.
record here.
Another one here, just right at Vom Steeg, but hit really well.
And at the end of the match here, a turnover, and Los Angeles putting this thing away. Another assist from Hernandez, another chance created, another chance converted. LA, their second goal, Dunbar, and it is a 3 points for Los Angeles Galaxy 2. Full-time stats here again, another match, Kevin, where Sacramento 8 of 9, where they've had double-digit shots.
Yeah, you know, I think it's just a lot of shots, a lot of chances created. It's just got to be able to finish these opportunities, and unlikely for Sacramento, where you're just dominating the stats category, but still end up leaving the match with 0 points, losing 2-0.
And the unfortunate part is, we've said a lot, they've outplayed the team, but they didn't come away with the points, and that's the story here again this afternoon, as the stats presented by Toyota. I want to thank our entire crew, led by our producer Ava Ponte, for our technical director Matt Buller. For Kevin Goldthwait, I'm Rob McAllister. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend here. Sacramento falls to Los Angeles 2-0. We'll see you next week as Republic take on the Tacoma Defiance.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.